Here we have it. We're going to do a little run through of the way this beauty works. Got some rods here to put down. Going to use some sockets. Just make sure they don't fall down inside the plug. Can't believe I'm actually doing that, but if I'm lucky enough, they won't fall down. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So now, we'll plop our pins down. Now, the socket is to try and keep these upright somehow, which is about as good a way as I can find of doing that. There we go. So normally they're opposite, these engines kind of rock in an opposite way. Now, to a low, to a high. That's how the system works. So there we have a socket on the cam pulley. We want them two and them two to be rocking on the outside like that. So them and them have got to look outwards, and this has got to come to the top. There's no real easy way to right, I'll make that the top. So we have them two facing out, them two facing out. So there's clearance between the valves. So they're shut on compression stroke on number 1. It does rock. There's a transition period where they kind of rock about a bit, but that's alright. Right now the magic detail is to come this end. See where our rotor arm is pointing in relation to the cap. That's how it works. It don't really matter where that is normally, unless this distributor's got some sort of a weird thing in it, but I make that number 1 for that reason. So mark our 1. Now this will happen before, it will be obviously running before in an anti-clockwise direction. So line our little jiggery up there. Somehow, there he is. So that must make this number 1. I've got the lead out here. Now that is the longest lead. So I'm happy that's 1. Right now, it's time to check the next firer, which is cylinder 1342, is 3, cylinder 3. So directly now, the next thing that should happen is these valves should turn to a compression stroke before this gets to the next lead. Let's see. Anyway, tried to place this without a camera assistant. So this one has to rock to there. I'm going to be the other end, and I'm going to be keeping my eye on number 3, because that 3 is the next to fire. When I found where I think it is, by watching the cam lobes while I'm rocking it, you would have seen where this is going. I'll see by that end if I can make it. Three's next. Three's rising. Three's rising, baby. So now at the top, when 3 is risen, I reckon about there. He's nearly up, but he's just dropped. That's good. Right, what have we got here? He popped out of there then, that little git. Have to watch that. So 3 is where 3 should be. I suppose I may as well continue this now while it's rolling. 3. 1, 3, 4, 2. So now, what do we check? Number 4. Not going to go far because it's on the next up. He's on the up. Right, so them two. Yeah, I'll make that in. 4 on the up, with the valve lobes facing outward. 1, 3, 4. Next is 2. 2's here. Two's on the rise, so he's next. Yeah, that's him. So, valves out shut, cam out. Is he at 2? Let's have these fucking things off. We're fucking doing then, can't we? Right, he don't look like 2 to me, but he's gotta be. Of course he is. That's me. It's my imagination. Just my imagination running away with me. He should reveal 2. 1, 3, 4, 2. He should be before 2. He's quite a bit before 2, isn't he? But that'll be it. Next move, in my opinion. Now this will either kill or cure, but this engine's dead anyway, so I don't see I've got too much to lose. I'm going to get the leads in the correct order. I'm going to try and lay the plugs somewhere here. I'm going to try and make it dark. I'm going to try and get the camera to film the sequence while the plugs are sparking. Really not sure. It is a game of experiment, so Sir Isaac Newton, thank you very much for everything. Slight delay working on a camera tripod.